We're going to talk about 10 things to make our life happy. Of course, I believe one thing can make your life happy, but we're going to talk about 10 things. And combine, I think happiness comes inside, but we got to talk about it because some of us sometimes ignore these things. And I know it's really hard these days. What's going on in the world today? It's really hard to be totally content because real good human don't like to see other things going wrong in the world. But it's the only world of God. It's been happening for years. Maybe now it's one of the worst times of our life, but we have to continue working on ourselves so we can contribute more, we can help more, we can do more good in the world that God knows we need to do more good in the world. Well, let's talk about the 10 things shortly because the time expires. Now, first thing is be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for everything. So many of us always want to have more and more and more and more. And we get more miserable, and more miserable. And we really are not happy. We think that by getting more things, we'll be happier, when in fact it turns to be totally the opposite. Have you heard of this saying, the saying that actually less is more? Now, it doesn't mean that, if you have ambition to be whatever you want to be, yes, it doesn't mean that you gotta be happy where you are. Yes, you have to be happy at the present where you are, but you can always be ambitious to have more later on. But I'm talking about having things, owning things, thinking that this is gonna make you happier by owning certain things, materialistic things I'm talking about, and it turns out to be actually more misery. Sometimes even money is one of them. Money is great to have. Money is the only thing that works in its place. We need money to live, to pay our food, to feed our children, to put a roof on our heads, and so forth. But money is good in the area where it works. Having too much money and doing rude things and doing bad things to have more money, that start hurting society, and that's not good. We all know that. Now, you're going to be happy where you are in your life. You have to live in the present. As you perhaps know, so many people live in the past. I mean, I know some people I met, hey, how you doing? This, I don't want to call name. Oh, it's not like the old days. Some people just live in the past. We have to live in the present, because if we live in the present is going to be past. So if we live it right, our life will be so much better. So number one is be thankful for what you have. Number two, practice mindfulness, meditation, being alone. Some people, it comes in the form of prayer. It comes from the form of just walking by the beach or in the country where they like, and being alone, and let your mind soar, let your mind think, because God is giving you a great mind to think and to be able to solve all the challenges. And we need time to be able to source things by ourselves sometimes. So practice mindfulness, very, very healthy thing. Number three is forgive everyone who hurts you. Now that's hard to do. You must forgive everyone who hurts you. If you don't forgive people who hurt you, forget it. You can't go any further in life. You can stop right there, because this will cost you mental anguish, and you will not be able to go further because it stops you right on your track. Now, you'll think you're advancing, but when you have grudges and you have mental anguish inside you, it is really hard to move forward. Forgive yourself. The next one is forgive who hurt you. The next one is forgive yourself. And that's sometimes hard to do, because you felt you've done something in your past, in your life, where you feel it's a big mistake, when in fact it's not really a mistake. Maybe you did it at the time, it was not the right thing, but that's the thing that you knew what to do. Now, if you knew it's wrong and you've done it, you got to pay the price for that. But if you did it because you thought it's the right thing to do, it's basically a way to become more successful, and it's a stepping stone to a better life. So you gotta forgive others, and you gotta forgive yourself. And I know it's not easy to do, but I know you can do it. I have faith in you. And I believe number 5 is learn from criticism. I know I have made a habit of that in my life, to learn from my mistakes or things I've done that I don't like. I've always asked people to let me know what am I doing wrong in whatever it is. Sometimes you cannot see yourself. You think that you're doing the right thing, but you cannot see yourself because you just don't see it. So other people can see it. So I like to ask people, let me know what is going on. How am I doing? Am I doing it right? I actually love constructive criticism. Some people hates it, but that's their problem. But open to criticism because it's there for a reason. Okay, and the next one is 6. Manage your time. Manage your time. You know, we only, as a human, we only have so much time on this planet, as far as we know. I don't know. So there are some people believe in another planet, and maybe sometimes I do, but at least at this time, we live on this planet, and we have to manage our time, whether it's for business or personal. We have to own our time. We have to be able to say no to certain things that doesn't serve us well. You have to be able to let go of people, friends maybe, or family members, to let go when you know that they're not serving you, they're not serving humanity, they're not making you feel better, they're belittling you or making you feel down. You have to manage your time. Who you spend with, be alone, just like that. And it's your time. You have the right to do it. So you gotta manage your time well. Hopefully, manage it to serve you, help yourself, and help your friends, your loved one, and humanity also. And number 7, I believe, push dramatic negative self-talk. As a human, we all have negative talks. I mean, don't tell me we don't, unless you are, from other planet. But we all have negative self-talk sometimes, and we have to learn how to push it when real, and imagine. And the subconscious mind will take whatever you give it, whether you're thinking, whether you self-talk, whatever it is, and convert that into positive talk. If you see something ugly, try to convert it into something beautiful. What you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. I think I learned that from Wayne Dyer. And always try to focus on the good things that you want to expand in your life. And so push away as negative talk as much as possible. When the bad thought come to you, just convert it into a good thought. Move it away and put good thoughts instead. After a while, it becomes a habit. As we know, habits, we have to get rid of habits. It takes time, but it works at the end. And I believe, number 8, I think, nurture relationships. They did a study, and I've read so much about that for years, many, many years, 70, 80, 100 years. They find out that the most important things in life as a human is to have a healthy relationships with people, with our spouses, with our friends, with our workers, with our whoever we come in contact with. And that's not easy to do. Healthy relationships is so much healthier. If you have a good relationship and you nurture them, you feel happier, you'll be living healthier life, you'll develop less diseases, you will make more money, and you will even live longer. And for those lonely people, it's totally the opposite. They will not be happy, they live shorter, they will develop diseases, they will not make money, and they'll be more miserable. So it's really, really important to nurture a good relationship. I recommend, if you right now have a friend that you like and you haven't talked to for a long time, I recommend you either write them a letter or grab the phone and give them a call and tell them, you know what, I miss you. I was thinking about you. How you doing? I care about you. It's good to have relationship. Relationship is everything. It's very important. So nurture that. Number 9, make other people happy. They say the secret of happiness is to make others happy. When you make others people happy, us as a human, you'll feel happy. So instead of making them miserable and try to attack them, If you try to make people miserable, which I'm sure you know some people, these people are usually are not, they're sick in many ways. They are jealous of you, or they just simply have something wrong with them. So try to be positive, try to be kind, try to make other people happy, even if they were not happy with you. Try to be kind to them. Kinder is always better than being right. Be kind to them. And so it's a habit. Again, everything we talk about is a habit. And lastly, number 10 is ask yourself questions. Why am I here on earth? Why do I exist? And answer it. These questions have been, so many people have been asking these questions, and there's one person answer that. His name is Einstein. At his time, and he answered that questions, and I think it made sense. The answer made sense, and the answer was, we are here to serve. We are here to serve one another. How can it be of service to you? So these are 10 things that make you happier and make you more successful, but sometimes we live in a world where we forget how to be kind, and the challenges in our life, the problems we encounter takes away our mind, and we start have this negative self-talks, and we get in that situation. It's like falling in a hole and we cannot get out of it. We have to be able to control our thinking, our life, and all that stuff. Now, to take this opportunity to let you know that our founding member offer with the brainfitlab.com will expire in a couple of days on the 1st. It expires. It's a founding member offer. It's for a lifetime. We have all the courses we will come up with, and we have right now. And also, we have our affiliate program, our exclusive affiliate program, where we can help you. Should you want to spread the positive word and help other people, and make money in the process, we have that available. So you can contact us at info.brainfitlab.com, and we'll be more happy to help you. We also have everything you need in order for you to be able to create your own website and to be able to launch this program under your own name and make money. After all, we need a better world. We need to live in a better world. I created this program with my team so we can help people become the best version of themselves, because the world, you know the world needs help right now. We need people to work on their integrity, on their value, on their soul. And this is not going to happen easy. It doesn't come easily. I spend thousands and thousands of dollars and thousands of hours learning these skills that we put in the program, and from me and from other people. And so we need to work on ourselves. This is the only things we can do, and we'll die learning. So let's work on ourselves to make this world a better world. We cannot be ignorant if we get educated. We have to educate ourselves to become better so that we can serve our fellow man. Thank you. And don't forget to go now to sign up for brainfitlab.com. If you want to get in the program, go to payment.brainfitlab.com and join us today before it expires, because we will never have the same deal again. Thank you.